got are the perfect case studies for the Black suburban boy experience and what happens when you feel the need to perform a culture, struggle, survival story that you never lived. Drake, especially as of late, performs the hood. He borrows the slang, energy, edge that comes from various hood cultures, whereas Travis disrespects the elders of that culture and shrugs at its lineage, all the while using that same culture as a backdrop to his productions. Two different responses to the same internal question of how do I fit into a culture that the world assigns me by default, but I have no real claim to. That's why the Black boy suburbia experience must be one of the most surreal, perplexing journeys in America. What I saw growing up was performance, right? You must be the athlete, the comedic relief, too cool to care. You build your persona or personality from a representation of you that you have no real claim or relation to. You haven't lived that struggle but desire the respect that comes from that culture. You mimic it, costume it, and then disregard the people that originated it. One of Kendrick's most important messages in Not Like Us is that the hood, the ghetto, is not a movie set piece. It's not a backdrop. And the only people who should be able to have some sort of social currency off of that are the people who experienced it. Artists like Kendrick and Clips have every right to protect a house that they were born into and that they build upon because they know what it costs for that house to be there in the first place. Artists like Drake and Travis Scott use the house as a backdrop, as a playpen, as something to dibble in and out of. There's so much more to be said on this topic. The Black boy suburban experience is a true phenomenon that I don't think has been dissected, analyzed, studied as thoroughly as the Black girl suburban experience. I'd love to hear from people, especially Black men, about that experience of growing up in suburbia and what that means, what it looks like to you, how it's informed your manhood. And Travis Scott are the perfect...
The Black boy suburban experience. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with you people? Are y'all that far stuck in the Matrix? Like, seriously? Does it make you feel good at night that you grew up in the hood? That you come from the hood? Do you, like, what does that do for you? Does it bring you value? Does it bring you money? Like, what does it do for your life? Honestly, what does the hood do for you? And what does the culture do for you? Honestly, like, why is everyone trying to gatekeep the culture? And I'm going to speak on this topic, right? Because she says she wants to hear from the Black suburban experience from a man, right? Check out my last video about me not even believing in being Black anyway. So I'm not going to speak on that, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to entertain it a little bit, right? So the Black boy suburban experience. I can speak to this because I actually grew up in the hood up until the age of 11 with my mother, and then I moved in with my father into the suburban neighborhood. And we moved in the hood. We moved out of the hood at the age of 14. At the age of 14, I actually moved into the suburban neighborhood. So, yeah, I can relate to both. And actually, in fact, it was Travis Scott's same hood, Mo City, that I moved into. Yeah, so I can speak from his experience. So let's begin. What is the culture? Like, how do you even define the culture at this point, really? Because, like, is it always relating to struggle, pain? Like, what the hell? Like, is it always have to relate to the struggle, the pain, the freaking the hood is the experience of neglect? You know what I mean? Is that what the experience is? Is that the only part of the culture? Like, you guys are so, like, dumbfounded that your identity revolves around this shit. Like, as a person who grew up in the hood, my identity does not evolve around some bullshit like that. Come on now, like, at some point you guys got to grow up. So, at some point you guys have to really, like, think that the culture is not just about the hood. Like, we've been sold a lie, and I don't know who sold the lie. I'm pretty sure it's you know, the people who are controlling the media, that's who sold the lie, and the people that they use inside the media, K Dot, to control the masses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of his messages are to control y'all, to think that y'all still believe in that spot, and to think that y'all think K Dot can speak from that experience. When it K Dot became rich after that tour with Drake, what was he, in his 20s? And what is he, almost 40 now? Oh, so a guy that left the hood 18 years ago, close to 20 years ago, can speak to an experience of the hood that he grew up in for 20 years? You think he can speak to your experience? This man has been living a lavish life for the past 18 years, still rapping about the same BS. Get the hell out of here, man. Like, you have to evolve as a person. Like, he's just pushing the same narrative that you guys believe in, that you believe it applies to you. And the black boy suburban experience, that in itself is fucking retarded. Honestly. Like, that in itself is retarded. I don't even know, like, maybe she had a good point that she was trying to get across. Like, she wants to hear from experience, from the black boy experience. And I get it. But it's not it's not that deep. It's not that deep. We don't do it in any other race. We don't do this in any other race. We don't. Only our race. We like to divide the experiences. We like to gatekeep the culture. Who's not culture. Get the fuck out of here. And for y'all coming at Drake and Travis Scott, these dudes have been famous while they're children. Drake was in Degrassi. This guy was working as an actor in Degrassi, making money for his family so they can move out of the hood. Get the fuck out of here with that. He actually did things the right way, get exposure into the rap game through Nickelodeon and Degrassi, and that's how he made a name for himself, Drizzy. And then he went down south to Houston, performed with Lil Wayne, and now everybody picked him up. And y'all hated on him because he did things the right way. He didn't come from he didn't struggle his way to get to the top of the game. These dudes are at the top of the game. Travis Scott and Drake are at the top of the game. Billboard's 200, every time they drop an album, they go #1. And you motherfuckers are the #1 haters of it. The culture. Now, no other culture hates Drake. No other culture hates Travis Scott. No one else but us. Like, y'all see the fucking problem here? The division that your K Dot King Kunta is providing y'all. Y'all don't see the vision that he's being imposed on all of y'all. Y'all so goddamn confused and stuck up his ass in the Matrix that y'all can't have like a thought for yourself for once. Y'all believe in all these narratives instead of believing in what you think. Man, get the hell out of here, man. I don't know. To me, it just seems like a lack of thought, and like to think that culture is only surviving the hood. You know what I mean? It's not brilliance. It's not legacy. It's not innovation, which is what Travis Scott and Drake have done. They've been innovative. They have a legacy, and they're brilliant. These guys have changed the way hip hop has been seen. Like, hip hop used to be hard bars, lyricists, and they changed the game. They brought in, you know, Travis Scott doesn't really rap lyrically. He's not a lyricist, but he brought in a different perspective to the game. He's very innovative. He brought in all these different electronic beats and mixed it into his music. And y'all hate that because it's not culture. Y'all gatekeep every fucking thing, man. So what is it then? What is it? Someone tell me, what is culture? Someone tell me what culture is. Because I don't even think you motherfuckers know. Honestly, at this point, I think y'all just making this shit up. Y'all just making this shit. It's nothing but arbitrary opinions. I can't even call it facts. It's just arbitrary fucking opinions. Y'all making this shit up. We cannot define culture with one tiny aspect. The fucking hood. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. I'm not proud of fucking growing up in the hood. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not proud of growing up in a suburb. Actually, I am proud of being in the suburbs. I'm actually proud that, you know, my dad was able to make enough money to move us to the suburbs. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually proud. I'm actually proud my dad did that stuff. But at the same time, do I really care? No, I really don't care. Because once I became an adult, it was my time to shine. It was my time to figure things out for myself. You know what I mean? So you guys want to hate on people that are at the top of their game. The guys that Travis Scott and Drake has brought the culture to the entire world. You know what I mean? Like Drake has brought the culture to Australia, Europe, like all these different places, mixed and mingled all these different dialects of performing the culture, rap, hip hop, and things of that nature. Like, and y'all want to say, "Oh, he's a culture vulture." What does that even mean? What is a culture vulture? That, like, y'all make everything up. Anything this guy does, y'all make some crap up just to gatekeep, just to not allow him in the culture. You think these guys want to? And here's another thing, y'all think they want acceptance from the culture? These guys are close to billionaires. These guys are close to billionaires. What the hell did they need from the culture? The culture needs them. Y'all need to stop acting like y'all don't need these type of people. Y'all need these type of positive influencers. Not these same people that are pushing 40 talking about pitching cane, narratives. The community is so, what do you call that? What do you call that word? Well, the community is such in lack, neglected. Get out of here with that shit, man. I mean, y'all need to wake the hell up, man. Like be in the matrix for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Ignorance is bliss, right? Keep eating your fried chicken and drinking your sweet tea. Go ahead. But, I woke up and I'm not about to sit here and be controlled by a narrative. You know what I mean? I'm not going to limit myself to some BS. And just being honest, this is my honest opinion, which I think is damn near a fact. I think you guys that believe in all these narratives, I think you just lack intellectual thought. Honestly, I just think you haven't evolved as a human. To be honest with you, I think you still got some of that behavior that mimics, some of that old school lack of way of thinking. Just being told what to do all the time instead of actually thinking for yourself. But that's just my opinion, you know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Don't listen to me. Who am I? I'm Colombian Papacito. That's what I am.